What is the kingdom of heaven like, and to what should it be compared? This is how the Gospel of Luke asks this very important theological question. When you study things about the Gospels, you will inevitably come across this question asked in a various numbers of ways. What is the kingdom? What does the kingdom mean? These things. When Jesus gives the parables, he is the ultimate interpreter of what the kingdom of heaven is. He is best positioned to describe what the kingdom of heaven is like. Before we go down the realms of academics, scholars, opinions, it would seem to me that one of the best places to look to get an understanding of what the kingdom of heaven is and what it could be compared to is the person who asked this question with the intent of answering it. For instance, Matthew 13, verse 31. The kingdom of heaven is like a mustard seed that a man took and sowed in his field. It is the smallest of seeds, but when it is grown, it is larger than all the garden plants and becomes a tree, so that the birds of the air come and make its nest in their branches. The one thing that stands out about all of the parables is the nature of the kingdom. The kingdom is invisible. It grows. It's not the outward growth that is the presence of life, although the mustard tree does grow into something that's visible. The life itself is contained in the seed. All that you need to add is water and soil. Again here, in verse 33 of Matthew 13, the kingdom of heaven is like leaven, that a woman took and hid in 3 measures of flour till it was all leavened. This parable, like the one before it, describes an invisible kingdom. Leaven is an invisible active agent working on the inside of a lump of dough to change it from the inside. This is in contrast to the dough itself or something else. You could take one lump of dough and it could be leavened, and another piece of dough that looked exactly the same. You wouldn't be able to tell the difference until you saw the effects. Now, some would object that leaven is always used as a type of sin in the Old Testament. That is because the Holy Spirit had not been given. In the Old Testament, the only spirit that was regularly given to or inflicted upon people were unclean spirits. Kings and prophets had the Holy Spirit, but it was not poured out upon all flesh. When Jesus came and brought the kingdom, what he brought at the end of his life through his death was the outpouring, the baptism of the Holy Spirit. Spirits are invisible to human natural vision. The kingdom of heaven is just like that. It's through the agency of the Holy Spirit. Before Jesus came, there were only evil spirits that were afflicting general people. When Jesus came and the baptism was given, that was the first time in history that the Holy Spirit was poured out on all flesh. In this way, the kingdom of heaven is like leaven. It's inside, and from the outside you can't necessarily tell the difference, but you can tell in the results.